day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
What about now? Can y'all hear me now? It looked like I had to go out and come back in, but it should be fixed now. I don't know why it I'm on my other page, so it's probably rusty. Rusty. It's probably like, girl. Oh, y'all can hear me. Okay, good, good, good. Hey, how's everybody doing on this Tuesday midday? I'm over here eating me some Outback Steakhouse, y'all. I'm eating me some Outback Steakhouse salmon potatoes. I had green beans, but they're nasty, so I threw them away. So, but Big Back Raw Truth, is that your new name or is it somebody picking with you? Is somebody picking with you, girl? Do we got a troll in here talking about some Big Back Raw Truth and Uncut? Let me know if that is you or do I need to kick this out? She said I had salmon and broccoli. I don't like broccoli though. Hey, Miss Wine Down and Shabola. Listen, I came on this page. She said that's my new name now. Oh, okay. Child, they want everybody to have a big back, I see. Everybody, they want to have a big back, baby. Your back can be sexy than a mug. And they want you to have a big back. I just don't understand, baby. Hey, everybody, though. How y'all doing? I came over here for one because I need my hours. You know, we got to have 4,000 hours in a 90-day time span or you will be demonetized. And I don't want this page demonetized because you never know when you need a backup page. You know what I mean? So I said, let me just come over here for midday and let me just, come love on y'all. But I also just want to just talk for a moment. It's only 6, 7. Well, it's 6, 7. Now it's 70 of us in here. I just want to know how y'all feel about everything since we didn't got up out the drama and we back in our gated community with our plush white carpet and shit, clean walls and clean baseboards. I just want to know how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see? Because sometimes when we shut up, right? When we be quiet and we take a step back, even if it's for a day or two or 3 or 4, you can see things a little clearer, She said, feels amazing. Doesn't it though? She said, why are we not green? Because we're on the backup page. She says, I love the no drama. Me too, Tony. I do too. You hear me? I love that we're back vibing with each other. We don't need the rah-rah. We can make numbers and make money without having to, degrade people and cuss people out. You know what I'm saying? We never needed to do that, but we started off like that, because that's how they started. Now, let's just be real. They started it with us first. I was called a bitch on Joffy's panel because I didn't even know people treat each other like that out here in these social media streets. But baby, I didn't learn, okay? That's just how it is. That's how it is. So I am glad to be out of the mess. No matter y'all, and y'all have to understand, even though I'm out of it, that doesn't mean my name is not going to come up, baby. They got to hold on to my name, of course. So that's to be expected. Everybody that exit, I remember Tamika Michelle. I don't even know if she's in here, but she exited the saga, and so did Toya, right? Long ago. And so did Brianna. And baby, they names still come up. They can't catch a break. They've been gone. They've been Chuck Deuces, threw the fingers up in the air, the church finger, and got up out of here. And they still scream their name. You know what I mean? And I left one out, Joffy. Joffy got up out of it too. And they still holler his name here and there. So just know, just because somebody holler your name don't mean that you're still in it. That just mean that they still want to hold on to you. And that's fine. Sometimes they got to hold on to something that they love, But we are definitely out of the drama. And I just want to know by the show of hands, I didn't tell nobody this, not even Candy. I didn't tell nobody this before I did it. I just did it. Raise your hand if you've noticed. I have deleted over 700 videos off my main page. That's money lost, baby. Because one thing about YouTube, they pay you for even old content, baby. I was still making money off those videos. How many of you guys noticed that I have deleted all those videos off my page? I want nothing to do with this disgusting ass sector. You hear me? Oh, y'all notice? Okay, I noticed y'all didn't say anything, but baby, that's money lost. That's money lost. But it means just that much to me that I don't care about making another dollar. When I tell you I took everything saga related off my mother effing page, it's gone. I deleted it. Well, I didn't delete it. Let me take that back. It's not deleted, but it cannot be pulled up. Let's just say it like that. Okay. And the reason being, not because I don't believe anything that I said, anything that we uncovered. I just don't care no more. It's over, right? That's one thing that Brianna said. She was like, it's been over 3 years. I just want to live my life. I just want to live my life and love on my kids. Okay. Brianna reached out to me one day and she says, can you please not put, well, I can't tell y'all what she said. No, I'm going to tell you. I'm gonna tell you. She said, "Can you please not put my face on no thumbnail with, you know, her ex and her ex new woman, and that was Miss Season at the time." She said, "I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want to be involved with it at all. Please, respectfully, can you please don't?" She said, I'm asking you. I can't. She said, I can't tell nobody else what to do. I can't ask nobody else what to do, but I'm asking you. Please don't put my photo next to them. I said, you got it. And I don't know if y'all noticed, I went back and started changing a whole lot of photos of them on a thumbnail together. But now I just totally just don't. I just deleted it. Not deleted it, but I just hid it. Hid all of it. I don't even want it on my page. I want my new subscribers to come to my page and I want them to hear me from what I'm saying today. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and the other videos that I have done that didn't get a lot of views, right? Some of them did, but some of them didn't. I want them to follow me from there. I don't want to be known now from this nasty saga. This saga got so disgusting and I don't want nothing to do with it. And you know what? Call it whatever you want, but I'm walking away from my sanity, my peace of mind, my dignity, and the love that I had in my heart. I don't want nothing to do with these people. Nothing at all. It ain't about anybody scared or anything like that. Ain't nobody scared. Scared of what? It's been 3 years. It's called grow the fuck up. Move the fuck on. But some people will stay stuck. And I don't want to stay stuck. And I know I done said this a million trillion times, but baby, when my page, I had over 1,200 videos, y'all. You go over there and look at my page now, I only got 400 and something videos. So really, that's 800 videos that I deleted. Well, not deleted, but hid. That's 800 and something videos that was taken off of my page that no one can have access to, right? Over 800. I said 700. It's really 800. But baby, that's money. Sometimes I'll look back and be like, damn, where I get this $30 from? And then I'll be like, oh, damn, this video still making money? Yes. On YouTube, your videos forever make money. As long as somebody go back and view it, you're going to make money. So I lost money. I'm losing money, but I don't care. It's gone. Let them have it. And that's why I posted on my thing. And I meant that. When I said let them have it, I mean that. And what did I tell y'all? I said the moment we move away, the moment we just stop going back and forth, because that's what they want. They want to argue. They want to fight. They want to go back and forth. One, it keeps traction on their page. And two, it just keeps drama going. And some of them, that's the only thing they came out here for was drama. That's all they know how to do. Right? That's all they know how to do. And that's all they will forever know how to do. So, and I told y'all, I said, once we bounce, they gonna eat each other up. because that's what they used to do before. When we used to say, shh, let's just go quiet. Let's don't say anything. Just let's back off. That's exactly what they did. They start eating each other up. The only thing I kind of don't like about supporting people that's still in the drama is that they still in the drama. Not that I don't like them, right? Because I still like them, but some people don't know how to back away. And I wish that they did. But nevertheless, you can't tell nobody what to do. But Amora backing away. Amora done backed away. Fuck that. I'm serious. Amora gone. Hashtag Amora gone, because Amora is definitely gone. Okay. So anyway, so the moment we backed away and said, this it, I deleted the videos of me talking about all the girls, all the people over there. I got rid of all of it. I don't want none of that on my page. None of that on my page. I got rid of all of it, right? And I even went over to my Facebook page and I'm trying to clear that up. I'm not finished, but I took off the, when I was dragging people, calling them this and calling them that, I want it gone off my Facebook page too. I want it gone. Now it might take a moment because I got a lot of stuff on my Facebook page. And unlike YouTube, you could do it all in one click, right? You could just highlight a whole bunch of them, like 50 at a time. Boom, 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 they gone. On Facebook, I got to do one at a time unless y'all can tell me another way, because that is so tiring, the one at a time thing. But on YouTube, you could do 50 at a time, and I was killing them. Boom, I would pull up a name, boom, all videos gone. Pull up another name, all videos gone. So it was easy to do it on YouTube, but on Facebook, oh my God, I got to do one by one. So, but I just don't want to, I just don't want it. I don't want it no more. I don't want it. I don't want that on my YouTube page. I don't want somebody to come back 4 years later and be like, "Ooh, you was tied up in this." No, Well, I mean, if they find out, I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to lie, because we were tied up in it, but we ain't no more. We are no longer tied up in it. Okay, we are no longer tied up in it. So, but now we're on the outside looking in and just shaking our heads like, God dang, you know? And I'm going to tell you something, even though we're on the outside looking in, that doesn't mean that we need to comment. That doesn't mean that we need to make no videos. You know what I'm saying? We can chuckle, right? We can look at it and shake our head, but we don't have to come out and do no hour, 2 hour, 3 hour video on it. I'm not interested enough to do that. I'm not. And I'm not going to do it. I don't want them to be my commentary. I can look, just like, that you go to the donut shop. You can look, but you don't have to buy the donut. So I can look, but I don't have to come out here and do no 2 hour commentary on it. It's a shake your head moment, right? Or shaking my head moment, but it's not enough to be like, oh, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to do commentary on it. Because I feel like when you do commentary on it, you're still feeding it. I don't even want to do that. So, I don't even want to do that. But nevertheless, all I can say is hopefully one day they'll catch on. But if not, I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's them. That's them. I used to always say, well, not always, but at one point I was like, oh, I don't know this side thing. We need to start with this side thing, side this, side this. I don't like the side thing, but at the same time, you do have to separate yourself from chaos. And I'm on the side now of non-chaos. Okay. So, and I'm going to assume that you guys are going to be on the side of non-chaos too. That's the side I want to be on, non-chaos, non-toxic side. So we on the non-toxic side. I don't want to be in that shit at all. I don't give a damn. I don't care if I make $20 for a whole month. I don't want to be in that shit. Even though I'm going to make more than $20 because you know what I'm saying. Because I'm brilliant. I'm brilliant. Okay. And I know how to make money. She said, damn, Amor, you threw me away over here. Oh, I got rid of all the moderators over here. I don't have no moderators over here because I don't even come over here. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to come over here and do a midday today. While I sip my coffee and eat my salmon and potatoes from Outback. She said, That part. Yeah, we on the non-toxic side, baby. Non-toxic side, you know? So yeah, we're gonna keep moving up. And I have gotten a lot of messages from you guys, voice notes and messages inbox. And believe it or not, I want to let y'all know, and you know who you are. I needed that during, all those messages y'all sent. I just want y'all to know I really needed those messages. So I appreciate it. I do. So don't think that when you send me a message, even if I just heart it, don't think that I didn't take it to heart, because I did. I may not have replied because at the moment I probably just didn't know the words or just was like, but I appreciate it. I see you. I absolutely see you. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for that. I do appreciate that. So but yeah, I'm feeling good. I really am. In my heart, in my soul, I feel good, you know. I really don't, it does not, I don't want y'all to think for one moment that it bothers me that people still come out here and say crazy stuff. You have to understand, and I had to understand this myself. That's not a reflection of me. That's a reflection of who they are. It's called projection. You understand what I'm saying? So, it says more about them than it does about me. And I posted that today on my community wall. So if you want to go check it out, you can. But they come from a place of, excuse me, of how they feel about themselves inside. You know what I'm saying? They speak through their, limitations, their experience, things that they see, their lens. That's coming through their lens. All right. It's not a reflection of my character. No, it's a direct reflection of them. So that doesn't bother me. And I hope it doesn't bother y'all. I know some people like, oh, Maura, I get so mad when I see them say this about you. Just understand this. And I want you to take this with you. Most people will try to tear you down and say things about you because it's a projection of how they feel about themselves. So it's a known, long truth, right? That sometimes when people call you a name, like say for instance, they call you ugly, it's because when they look at themselves in the mirror, that's what they see. They see ugliness in themselves. When they call you evil and demonic, they think of themselves. When they call you spiteful and low down and greedy and selfish, baby, they think of themselves. They're coming from a place of projection. It is what they see in themselves. So you can't take everything personal. You have to understand. Look at the lens that it's coming from. You a liar, you're a liar, you're a liar. And then you turn around and hear them tell 4, 5, 6, 7 lies. It's direct a direct reflection of them, not you. So if you take that shit to heart or whatever, that just means that you haven't matured yet. You just don't know. So most people talk when they say, we haven't you heard people that's overweight call other people overweight, big bags, fat, this, that, and the other? Haven't you seen people black call other people black? You seen people dumb call other people dumb? You see people slow call other people slow? It's a direct reflection of themselves. So you can't take that to heart. You cannot. She said, let them waddle in the mud. It gets old. It does. And it burns you out. It really does. So nevertheless, I'm just glad to finally in my spirit and in my soul and in my mind, just say they can have it. The videos don't mean that much to me. At one time, looking at my page and seeing that I have over 1,200 pieces of content, I'm like, damn, that's a lot of work. Pat yourself on the back, more. But baby, guess what? I don't need it. I'll have 1,200 more videos. You just wait. I will have 1,200 more videos. But that story is over. That chapter is over for us. We are on the side of non-toxic. We don't want to be around nothing toxic. Keep that chaos over there. We want to blog on real stories, real life, what's going on in real life, not no fake shit. And you have to understand a lot of this stuff is fake. When you see people, say stuff like, I want to argue with this person, I want to argue with that. Please know it ain't nothing but fake drama. It's fake. It's fake for views. Somebody done found out that you can get more views if you fake hate somebody. You know, fake hate somebody. And when you hear somebody say, I hate you, just know that they have some deep down underlying issues, you know, and don't charge it to their heart. They just don't know better. They just need therapy. They need medication. They got some deep underlying issues. Because if you can hate somebody that you don't even know, baby, that you ain't never met, baby, you got some deep underlying issues. You really, really need some help. So, nevertheless, you just have to know that comes from a place of pain, come from a place of hurt. She said, hey, morning chat. I was waiting for you and tried to come on me and Trey to come on last night. Yeah. I got offline and I didn't want to go back live. So I asked him, can we postpone it to today? And he said, yes. So we're going to do it tonight. I just didn't feel like it, y'all. I'm sorry. I was just like, I don't even feel like, and then too much was going on, to be honest with y'all. So y'all wouldn't have came back to listen to us. It was people, exploding, spilling tea. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot going on. And I'm pretty sure y'all asses left the damn house last night. Y'all did. Y'all ran out them damn gates. Raise your hand if you ran out them gates last night. I know one person that didn't. Big sis Glenn didn't. She said, I don't want to see that shit. I was on the phone with Big sis Glenn, so I know she didn't. But I know some of y'all did, and I can't even be mad at you because, baby, all I can say is, whoo, child. That's all you can say. That's all you can say. You can't, you know what I'm saying? All you can say is, woo, child, baby. Because it just got, it is what it was. It is what it is. Hey, Tawana said, I didn't. Knee Deep said, no, ma'am, I didn't. I was asleep. And Koya said, I was asleep too. Rashida said, I was in some bushes. Hey, did you get scratched up last night, girl? Rashida, did you get your knees scratched, girl? A lot of people said they was asleep. Okay. She said, I didn't. I was in the ER. You was in the ER, Rita? Are you okay? She said, I didn't know what happened. Fill me in. No, child. I guess you're going to have to find out what happened in the sisterhood if they mention it. We ain't talking about nobody's business in the public. We ain't going to spend a full live talking about somebody else's toxicity. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to break down nobody's life. But just know I synced it. I synced it. But, and I didn't see all of it. I did not see it all. I will admit, I only saw a little bit of it. But I saw enough to just shake my head and just say, thank you, Lord. I ain't going to lie. I've been thanking God for the last 3 days. Thank you, Lord. As I'm finished putting up my Christmas decoration, right? All I can say is thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Woo, Jesus, thank you. Because, baby, when you get released from toxicity, she said, drop the link to the sisterhood. No, ma'am, I'm not dropping no link to the sisterhood. We didn't got the snake out. No, ma'am. We found out who it was. But no, I'm not going to drop the link to the sisterhood. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's how we got a snake in there in the first place. They came sliding through the door. No, ma'am, I'm not dropping the link to the sisterhood. If you want to be in the group, you reach out to one of the content creators, and baby, you're going to have to prove who you are. And if we don't recognize you, you're going to have to show us that you've been a supporter. We're going to have to see it. Now, if you've been silent, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you're going to have to show us that you've been a supporter. We're not letting just anybody back in the sisterhood no more like we did before. No, ma'am. I dropped the link and everybody and their mama want to come in the sisterhood and then be disingenuine, So if you got kicked out, it wasn't just you. I put everybody out. I mean, Lottie, Dottie, everybody. I put everybody out. And the only people that we letting back in are the ones that we know. So if we don't know you, you're going to have to show us who you are. Let us know who you are. Because we had a snake that meant us no good. And now they can go be a snake somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, again, she said, who the son free is free indeed. Yep. That's right, baby. Thank you for that, Deborah. And she said, and don't you put no table runner across your deep freezer. I don't even own a deep freezer, but my mama did. My adopted mama did when we was younger. She had a deep freezer full of frostbitten meat. All that damn meat was all frostbitten and shit. Had chunk of ice up on it. That's why I said I never wanted to own a deep freezer. I told Jay that I said I never want to own a deep freezer because that shit, you buy meat and you just keep on putting new shit on top of the old shit, and then all of a sudden you got a whole deep freezer full of frostbitten ass meat. You know, I'm gonna tell you something about me. I don't even like going grocery shopping and keeping a freezer full of food. Now my husband does because you know he's from the South and they like the refrigerator to be full and the damn freezer to be full. That's not me. I'll buy maybe 2 or 3 days worth of stuff, and that's it. I don't want no month worth of stuff. So, you know, I'm that one that if we have a bad weather, bad storm, this day, I'll probably be the first one starving because I don't have that much food in my house. I don't keep that much food in my house. I don't keep that much food. I don't keep that much, you know, meat or any of that. I don't like that. And I think it was from I guess you could call it a bad childhood experience. Baby, when I don't think y'all understand when I say deep freezer. It's a big ass freezer. It's not like the one we just saw, the little one. Have y'all ever, do y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about one that you could probably fit your whole damn body in. If it was empty, you can climb in that bitch. We had a fucking deep freezer. It was a white freezer. I mean, girl, it had to be, oh, it was big. I can't even think the size. It's deep. It was deep, deep, right? And it was square, but it was wide. Okay. So we had that type of freezer. And baby, it had everything in it. Pork chops, 5, 6, 7, 10 packs of pork chops, 10, like all type of bullshit. Pork chops, hamburger meat, steaks, this, uh, all types of shit, you know. And I just remembered that, and I just never wanted that. I never wanted that. I was like, I don't want no fucking freezer full of frostbitten meat. Go out there and get the hamburger meat. That shit all got ice all built up on it and shit. And half of the time, you had to chop ice from around it to pull it up. You know what I'm saying? So, she said, I'm not a part of the sisterhood. I told y'all I was reserved for a reason. I'm glad I waited. Now I think I'm ready. Kenny, I told you I had trust issues with females. Oh, no, I understand. I ain't gonna lie, I got little trust issues now too. So don't get mad when some of y'all call me and I don't answer the phone. It's just that, baby, I'm just thinking now, like, God damn. No, you know, I still love y'all, but I just had to take a step or two back because, baby, whoo, Jesus. But anyway, but but yeah, let's get back to this frostbitten meat. I just never wanted that. And my husband was like, because my aunt, well, our aunt, she got like two or three deep ass freezers in her garage. And I knew my husband wanted to be like them because he's like, we need to get a new freezer. I'm like, what we need to get another freezer for? No, we don't. What do we need that for? For rainy days and this, that, and the other. We live 1 mile from the grocery store. 1 mile. The grocery store is 1 mile down the road. Okay. So it's okay. I'd rather have fresh food. You know, like I say, I might get it for like 2 or 3 days, but I damn sure don't want no week worth of food, no month worth. I damn sure don't want no month worth of food, and I damn sure don't want no 6 months worth of food. I just don't want that. Mm-mm. But I know I could be a little different than most people. Mom, adopted mom, used to freeze light bread, baby, and milk, honey. She used to freeze milk. That's just how much of a food hoarder she was. She was a food hoarder because who freezes? You know what? I don't want to insult nobody. Never mind. Let me take that back. Let me just ask, who freeze their light bread? Anybody? Anybody freeze light bread? I ain't gonna say who freeze light bread because if my mama did it, I'm pretty sure some of y'all probably do it too. Look, Veronica said me. See, I was getting ready to say who freeze bread, and I had to stop in my damn tracks before y'all think I'm trying to come at y'all the wrong way. She said me. Look, I got a couple of people that said me. I'm glad I stopped. She said, wait, we lost our memberships. No, we are on the other page, baby. We are on the backup page. So, okay. Well, I digress then because, baby, my mama froze meat. I mean, yeah, meat, bread, milk. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When the milk is a little chill, I like it actually with a little ice on it. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't do it though. I don't freeze milk. I don't freeze milk. I'm talking about it be frozen, baby. Yeah, she freeze bread, light bread, be 2-3 packs of frozen ass light bread. But by the time you get it out, and she said, go take the bread out the freezer. Go. I said, go take the bread out the freezer. You come take the bread out the freezer. She thought the bread out. The bread expiration date be fucking 5 months old and shit. So you scared to eat bread, right? You scared to eat the bread because the package say is stale, is past due. You know what I'm saying? But it's been frozen for 5 fucking months, and you just like, well, damn, do I eat it or not? You know what I'm saying? So you just like, well, it is what it was. But when you kids, you don't have no choice. But when you get older, you have choices. I don't know if y'all just do everything that was done in your household, but baby, I try to kick some shit. I'm like, I'm taking this off. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Now, some things that was done as a child after I done got a little older, I realized was actually good for us. Like the cod liver oil shit that we used to have to drink. And I used to think that was the worst shit in the world. I do notice that we were not sickly children, you know, but it's so nasty that I don't want to do it. But I think that was actually a good thing as a child. But we would have to take a teaspoon or maybe I'll just say a spoon of cod liver oil a day. Do y'all know what the fuck that is? Like castor oil. It's fucking disgusting. It's nasty as hell. However, we didn't get sick like that. We didn't have to go to the doctor a lot. We did not have to go to the doctor a lot. And I noticed now that I'm older, I probably need to do it because my immune system is just fucked up. But it's so nasty that I would have to literally force myself to do it. But that is something that I will say as a child that it did work. It did work. But I never wanted to be a food hoarder. Raise your hand if you are a food hoarder and you know it. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you are. Because there is a such thing. It is a such thing for food hoarders, knowing you don't need that shit, knowing you ain't gonna use it no damn time soon, but you just gotta have 5 packs of pork chops in your damn house. You get down to 3 packs and lose your damn mind. Oh, I need a couple more packs of pork chops up in here. Let me go get some more canned goods. We running out. But if you are a food hoarder, raise your hand. I see one person, Lashina, raise her hand. She said, ain't no shame in my damn game. Ain't no shame in my game. She said, I just be buying stuff for no reason. See, girl, you sound just like my damn stepmom. Buying shit for no damn reason. Kayshawn said, I shop weekly. Okay. Who else is a food hoarder? I know there got to be some more out there. Hoarding food, just buying shit for no reason. Popsicles. You got 3 different types of ice cream. You got, you know what I'm saying? We buy ice cream one flavor at a time. Some people buy strawberry, butter pecan, chocolate chip creams, and whatever, cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip. Be having 5 open ass things of ice cream, baby. We eat ice cream after we throw that away, and then we buy another one because, baby. So anyway, but there are such thing as food hoarders, baby. They buy all types of shit. She said, my cousin won't eat rice and gravy. He won't eat red beans. He won't eat red beans and he won't eat on paper plates. He feel like he grew up struggling, so he refuses to eat those things from childhood. He don't like rice and gravy and red beans and rice. Oh, man. Is red beans and rice a struggle meal? Shit, that shit good. Pinto beans and cornbread. You know, I don't even like beans like that. But I'll eat some. It depends on who make the pinto beans. Some people put too much sugar in it. She said that's actually smart, Amoira, so you're not being wasteful. What's smart? You talking about to be a food hoarder? No, I don't think that I'm not about to be no food hoarder. I'm not about to buy no bunch of food at one time. I just can't do it. I don't want to do that. It was done. I grew up like that. I don't want no parts of that. None whatsoever. Because if your electricity go out, and sometimes it does because of the weather, look how much food you just lost. That's a lot of food to have to throw away if your electricity go out and you got a deep freezer full of fucking meats. I'm sure that all that together in your deep freezer probably $200-300 worth of meat, if not more. That's a lot of food to waste. So I'm not doing it. And I just rather go to the damn store. If someone is a food hoarder, I could never eat at their house. I look down on people who does that because now that's weird to me. She says no, buying small amounts of food at a time is smart. Oh yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. It's like, hey babe, you want meatloaf tonight? Oh, okay, let's go get the ingredients for the meatloaf. I grew up being that. I grew up with my mom being a food hoarder, by all types of shit. But I think it is an old thing. It's a old folks thing. I don't know if it's old folks or just I don't know. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, that's what they did. They hoarded food. They hoarded food. Even the grocery stores, after the food is there for a while, they got to throw that shit away. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And then I don't think that meat can stay in the freezer forever. Y'all might want to find out, like, look and see how long you can freeze a certain meat. Like, it's not forever. Like some people are food hoarder and that shit be a year old. Like, I don't think that shit is good anymore. I don't think that shit is good anymore. I don't think you can keep hamburger meat for a year or whatever. Even the grocery stores tell you it is a shelf life to everything, and even a freezer life. Just because it's frozen don't mean that it stays in its state. And when you thaw it out, it's good. Some of that shit is not good. You really need to throw that shit away. She said, "I'm a good hoarder." Wait a minute. Are you a food hoarder, Miss Fee? I think you meant food hoarder. Are you a food hoarder, girl? She said, "In 3 months, throw it away." Oh, you keep it for 3 months and then you throw it away? Okay. She said, "I can't eat anything that's outdated. That's a pet peeve of mine." Yeah, but some people thaw that shit out and you don't even know if it's good or not. You be looking at it and the expiration date is gone. Bye-bye. Like, she's I cook every day and we still eat out every day too. We throw food out almost every day in my house. And see, I don't like throwing food away like that. I mean, small amount, yeah, but not in no quantity. Cause then I start thinking like, God damn, this is just money down the drain. You know. She said only if I had food stamps, but I do grocery shop monthly because I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. We run out monthly. I just stock up on canned goods. Well, if you cook every single day, then then buying your stuff by the month might be okay. I don't cook every single day, and I ain't buying nothing by no damn month. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, let me take that back. The only thing I'm buying by the month or longer is like toilet paper, paper towels, soap, toothpaste, dish detergent, washing powder, that type of stuff, but not no damn food. Not me. But you gotta understand, it's just Jay and I at the house. I mean, it don't make no sense. Now, if I had like 5 or 6 kids and they all live with me and things of that nature, then yeah, I'm not going to the grocery store no every day, right? But I'm still not gonna keep the shit no 3, 4, 5, 6 months and stuff like that either. So, maybe, once a month shopping might be okay if you have a lot of kids living with you, but it's just Jay and I. It doesn't make no sense to be a food hoarder and it's just two of y'all. But some people are food hoarders. And some people not just food hoarders. And I'm gonna tell you something. People always talk about people that's addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, addicted to going to the casino, addicted to food. You can have an addiction to a lot of things, right? And you may not want to call it an addiction, right? Because it sounds so horrible to say, "Oh man, I'm addicted to this, I'm addicted to that," right? But you could be addicted to a lot of things. And when Jay left to go overseas to work as a contractor, and then COVID happened, and then we got caught up on being separated. I fell into a state of depression to where I became addicted to Amazon. Amazon Prime was coming to my house sometime 2 or 3 times out of the damn day. Not week, not month, but day. I literally was online shopping my fucking ass off. You hear me? Just shopping for any little thing. Like, ooh, that's cute. Let me get that. Ooh, that's nice. Let me get that right there. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get this. So I literally had, I mean, shit. It was truck leave, truck come, truck leave, truck come, truck leave, truck come. So you can literally become addicted to almost anything that you do too goddamn much, right? So we always want to say, oh, I'm so glad I'm not addicted to this, or I'm so glad I'm not addicted to that. If you have an addicted personality, and I do have an addicted personality, not even personality, but I have an addiction behavior, right? I can easily get addicted to things. I think I told y'all before that I was addicted to the gym. I was a gym rat. They call them a gym rats, but it's really addicted to the gym. If I didn't go to the gym, I couldn't lay my head on my pillow at night because I just needed to go. I needed the adrenaline. I needed to feel the rush of, I needed to feel the sweat. I needed my body. You know, when you work out, how you get that, or I think it's called endorphins or something like that or whatever. I needed that. I needed it. And even if I said, I'm going to take the day off, because like, let's just say my knees may have been hurting or something like that. And I say, I'm going to take the day off. My addiction would kick in and I'd be like, oh, hell no, I got to go to the gym. I got to run. I got to go work out. I need to go lift weights. I got to go do something. So I literally became, we call it a gym rat, but it's really an addiction to the gym. I was addicted to the gym. So then when I get over that, I gain another addiction, another addiction, another addiction, right? Well, you know, okay. Well, okay, let me just go and tell y'all. My last addiction, y'all, was sugar. I was addicted to sugar. I needed something sweet in my mouth every single day, whether it was creamer in my coffee or some cookies or cakes or ho-hos or no-nos or dodo. Pies, candies, something. I needed the sweets. I needed it. I needed it. I needed it. So I went to my doctor and I was like, oh my God, if I don't eat sweets, I feel like my day is not complete. Like literally. So also because I had gained so much weight too, y'all. Oh, the weight blew up to the roof, right? Way too big. I'm sitting in this chair calling somebody else a big back, not realizing, well, I ain't never had a big back, but I damn sure was getting a big gut. Okay. And I was like, and my knees had started hurting so bad. And so my doctor, I told y'all she's a black female from Nigeria. She says, we need to take some weight off of your knees. I was like, I know, I need to get my ass back in the gym. And she was like, well, yeah, you do, but let me help you out. So she prescribed me the shot, y'all. It's called Zepbound. Zepbound. So I start taking Zepbound and I have lost over 30 pounds on that damn shot, Zepbound. But it don't just help you lose weight. It craves your desire for sugar. So y'all, my sugar addiction has, oh my God, I don't even want it like that no more. Now, every now and again, I throw a piece of something in my mouth, but not like I was doing. Definitely not like I was doing. Now, I know when I come off the shot, right, that I'm going to have to self-regulate myself. And it's a mental thing. That's why when you get off the shot, you're not supposed to just go back to fucking up food, right? You're not supposed to just go back to stuff in your mouth and eating donuts and chickens and ho-hos and all that shit or whatever, right? So it's a mental thing. And that's what I'm learning right now. So, you know, but I have lost over 30 pounds, right? And I must say, my knee does not hurt the way it used to no more. And I'm happy about that because y'all, I used to lay down in the, not lay down, but well, really lay down when I get ready to take a bath. And I used to couldn't get my fucking ass up out the damn tub without help because my knee would hurt so bad. And a lot of people don't know that weight that you gain. I learned that when you gain weight, right, we may think it's 10 pounds, but on our knees, it's like 30 pounds. It's like 3 times more the weight on your knees. Okay. So because of that, I am so glad to have lost these 30 pounds. I feel lighter. I can dance more. When we down to Thanksgiving, when my grandkids, we was around our grandkids, man, I was up dancing with them, just bouncing around. I felt so good. I felt light on my feet. Y'all, I'm back in the one motherfucking 70s, y'all. I ain't been in the 170s in a minute. In a minute. I'm back in the 170s. She want me to get down to 160, but y'all, they already say I got long neck, child. I don't know what it is, but I lose more weight in my face and my neck before anything else. I got old skinny ass neck now. You know what I mean? My collarbones popping out and shit. I told Kitty, I said, hell, I don't even want to show my face. I got so small. She told me, but you look good. I look fucking good in my clothes, y'all. I really do. But girl, my damn head got small. My neck got small. My belly got small too, honey, because baby, I look good. I ain't gonna lie now. I look good, but I am back in the 170s and I feel so light. She said, my doctor said no to any weight loss supplements. She told me to get back to walking because that's how I always lost my weight. So I've been walking and at least 5 times a day. You walk 5 times a day? You mean a week? I think you mean walk 5 times a week, right? Because that's a lot to be walking 5 times a day. But I mean, unless you take like 5-minute walks. But no, exercise is absolutely the best. But when you get over 50, right? You got to do more than exercise. You got to pull from that table. And the Zep bound suppressed my appetite to where, I was never a big eater. I just ate the wrong shit. I never was the type that could eat, 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs, and shit like that, right? I never was a big eater. I just always ate the wrong shit. I eat the wrong shit. But that Zep bound ain't gonna let you eat the wrong shit because your ass gonna be in the bathroom if you eat the wrong shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm down. I ain't gonna tell y'all exactly. Well, I don't care. I'm in the 170s, and I have not been in the 170s for a minute. My husband met me when I was 155. I was 155, but I was solid as hell. Like it was hard for him to even pick me up because that's how solid I was, right? But I am down. I'm down to the 170s. She wants me to lose a little bit more. I really don't because I feel like I'm melting away. But it's because I'm just not used to being this small. Because I came online, I was like 190 something when I first started online with you guys, right? It probably didn't look like it, but I really was. She said, how do you spell Zep bound? That's exactly how you spell it right there. That's exactly how you spell it, Zep bound. So I'm on Zepbound and I have lost over 30 pounds. Listen, when I hit 200, I used to always say if I ever weigh 200 pounds, I'm going to jump off a fucking bridge because I just couldn't imagine myself being 200 pounds. But then when I got to 200, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my God. Because I was literally just sitting on this goddamn internet in this toxic ass shit, eating candy, gummy bears. What's the other candy I like? Hot tamales. That's sugar. That's just sugar, 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 sugar. She said, do you have any side effects? The only side effects I have is not being able to eat my goddamn food. You can't eat much. So what I've learned is you just have to eat slower. You can eat, but you just have to eat slower. Now you're not gonna be able to eat no full ass plate or nothing. Like you literally eating a saucer full at a time. But you're just gonna have to eat slower. Like you're not gonna be able to fuck food up because you will get full after 5 bites. You know what I'm saying? She said that's what Serena takes as well. And then what you do is after you have you get on you take the shot after you are at your desired weight, then you just do what you call maintenance. So instead of taking the shot once a week, you just take it like once a month or once every other week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't take it once a week so it won't be, real bad. She said, I was 183, now I'm 171. People didn't believe I was that heavy. I literally had to get on a scale for it to be believable. People didn't believe I was 200 and something pounds either. And I was like, fuck that shit. I can't, let me tell you, I'm just gonna be transparent. Y'all know I am. I had gained up to 213 pounds. Yes, I got on the scale and I could not fucking believe it. My husband couldn't even believe it. He was like, damn, you catching up with me. I was like, the devil is a lie. So anyway, but I didn't even ask my doctor for the shot. She gave it to me because she told me that I needed to take some weight off of my knees because my knees was just that fucking bad. Like I literally would try to get out the bathtub and it would hurt like hell. So I don't understand how some people are not in more pain because I was 213 pounds in pain. My knee was hurting like, oh my God. And she was like, we got to strengthen up your strengthen up your thighs, strengthen up your lower body. We got to strengthen it, strengthen it, strengthen it. But now, like, I could just do more than I did. And I love it. I can run around more. I just feel a little lighter on my feet now. She said 213 for your height being, yes, I'm 100 and, my height is 5'4". Yes, 5'4". So I was definitely obese. I may not have looked like it because I'm mostly solid, because I built muscle over the years, been in the military and whatnot. So I'm not I wasn't a fluffy 213, but I was still fucking 213. And that's just too much goddamn weight for me. My body, my frame, my fucking knees, my ankles. You understand what I'm saying? So I literally had to what'd she say? Oh, I don't know. I was trying to read what Kim said. But I literally had to do something, and I am proud to say I've lost over 30 pounds. Over 30 pounds. I am back in the 170s and I'm happy. I'm happy about it. She said, y'all talking about weight loss shots. Yes, the Zepbound. Y'all, you can look it up if you want to. Now, my insurance paid for mine. Thank God for insurance. Let me knock on some wood. Because she said without the insurance, it'd be like 1,100 and something dollars. And I'm not paying no $1,100 a month for no damn nothing weight loss. So so that's what I'm on, Zepbound, and I have lost over 30 pounds. She said, Amor, you told me to stop taking amphetamine, however you spell that. So I'm going to try this. Yeah, the amphetamine to me, I just think that it has too much side effects. You know what I'm saying? I think I tried that for like 2 days. I didn't like it, y'all. I don't like nothing that leave no aftertaste in your fucking mouth, make it dry and this, that, and the other. I didn't like that. So I did that for like 2 days and I was like, oh hell no. Plus, I don't like taking medicine like that anyway. The Zepbound, you is one shot to the stomach, or I do it in my thighs because that's the fattiest part of my body, my thighs. So I do it in my thighs and keep it moving. You don't feel it or anything. She says, I am 5'6", and once my thighs start to feel like they are rubbing each other, I have to reevaluate my choices because that ish is uncomfortable. That's why, I used to say, damn, how can somebody not feel the weight gain? Because you start feeling it, you start feeling pain, right? I know I do. I don't know about. Sorry, I had to turn my floor heater on. It's getting cold. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. I need to ask Jay why the damn heat keep dropping. Hold on one second. Oh, it didn't drop. Maybe I'm just getting cold. It didn't drop. When I woke up, it was 64 degrees in this house. That's too cold for me. But it's 70 now, which is fine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hold on. Somebody asked what was one of the side effects. Zepbound make you drink a lot of water. So I probably drink maybe like 8 bottles of water now, and probably more. I don't know. I be fucking up water now. I drink a lot of water now, a lot of water. I don't drink. I ain't gonna say I don't. Every now and again, I have a soda, but it's not a whole soda, so I don't drink a whole soda. She said, "Do you have to remove skin?" Oh hell no! I don't have no loose skin. Well, and I don't have no loose skin because I'm really a muscle person. So I don't have no. Oh, you're not talking to me. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought you thought I had loose skin. No, ma'am. I don't have no loose skin. I have no loose skin. She said Ozempic is the same. Amora Zepbound does the same thing. They are on this. They all the same shot. You have to give yourself a shot in the leg, under the arm, or stomach, all the same medicine. Oh, I don't know. I'm on the Zepbound. I don't know if the other ones. I've never tried any of the other ones. She said, I'm gonna show you some pictures of me. But yeah, but I am down 30. It's I think if let me see. I'll tell you exactly how much it is. I'm down 37 pounds, so almost 40 pounds. I am down 37 pounds. Okay, I am 176 as of this morning, 176 pounds. That's how much your girl weighed. But my doctor want me to get down more. She want me to get down more. So, I mean, I'm okay. She said water flushes you as well. So that's helping you lose weight. Yeah, I'm drinking a lot of water. So I am 176 pounds. And y'all, when I put my clothes on, I just look so much better. My waist look trimmer. I just look good, you know? I think so anyway, baby. I do. I be looking at myself. I'll be like, damn, baby, let's go somewhere. He'd be like, okay, let's go here today. Let's go there. Let's go here. You know, because when you start gaining weight and shit, you don't even want to go nowhere because you don't want to dress up. Everything tight and shit. Everything tight. You like, I don't want to go nowhere. Hell, I could barely sit down. My jeans will start getting tight. Now I'm back in I'm back in my jackets. You know, I ain't gotta stuff myself in my jackets, my clothes, my coats, my shirts. You know, my t-shirts look good on me. So I don't know. I'm good. I'm good. But 37 pounds down, baby. And it's not coming off fast, which I like. I like that because I don't need it to come off that fast. I'm not losing weight as fast as some people. Some people told me they lost a bunch of weight like real fast. Mine is not coming off fast because I still eat. Some people don't eat. I make myself eat. I ain't even gonna lie. And then my husband make me eat. He'd be like, have you had anything to eat? Because it was a day or two. I'd be like, damn, I haven't eaten nothing all day. He was like, no, we're not about to do that. We ain't gonna do that. We'll start the medicine before we do that. So you need to eat. So I force myself to eat. And you will, sometimes you have to force yourself to eat because it does suppress your appetite. So I force myself to eat. I've been on it now I started it when I started physical therapy. So how long was that? It's been some months. It's been about let me see. Whenever I started physical therapy, hold on, I would have to look at my thing, but when I started physical therapy is when I started the shots. So I've lost 37 pounds in about what, 4 or 5 months or something like that. So it's been a good little while. Maybe longer than that. Well, you know what? Um I started off at 2.5 and I'm on 10s, but this is my second month on the 10 because I didn't want to go up to the other ones. I think the 12s or the whatever, but I didn't want to go up. I asked her, can I stay on the 10s for another month? So I'm doing the 10s for 2 months only because I wanted to slow down my weight loss. And the reason why I wanted to slow it down is because, like I said, my face and my neck I'm losing so much weight and my upper area. Like I've always been, let me just be honest with y'all. Like I've always had a smaller upper body and a bigger lower body. So my upper body made me look like I'm Po. And my bottom body still made me look like I got a little weight on me. So I didn't want to look what is it? I didn't want to look too Po up in my upper body, like my neck area, my chest area, my arm area. I'm looking smaller, right? Like I could wear smaller. And then my lower body is taking a little bit longer or whatnot. So I just told her, I said, can I stay on the 10s for extra months? So I started off at 2.5 and I'm on my second month of the 10s. So, and I will probably stay on the 10s one more month before I go up, because when you go up, it makes you lose more weight, you know? So, I mean, I'll still lose weight even on the 10s, but just slower. Like my appetite is back a little bit. She said, that's how I'm shaped, small up top, thick and ass bottom. Yep, that's how I am. I'm smaller up top. Always been. Always been. I used to be like, my body's fucked up, you know. I could wear, if I buy a whole outfit or whatever, I could wear the top and not wear the bottoms. Like, damn, it don't match. Can we get a medium top and a large bottom? That type of shit. She said the tens did me good, no side effects, and the weight was melting off. Yeah. I heard that the higher you go, the more side effects you get. I really haven't gotten any side effects except for just not being able to eat. She says, and you can drink alcohol with it because it will upset your stomach. Oh, you can't drink alcohol. Oh, well, I'm not a drinker like that anyway. I don't drink like that. Every now and again, I'll have a drink, but yeah, I ain't a drinker like that. She said, take your shots on Wednesday, and that way you won't eat so much on the weekends. I take mine on Thursdays. Thursdays is my day. Thursdays is my day. She said, hello everyone. I am on Ozempic, been on it for 2 months, and I am down 21 pounds, but it made me so nauseous at first. So what did you start out on? Because it never made me nauseous. Well, you know what I'm saying? It never made me nauseous, but maybe that was what's made me nauseous, because I was nauseous a time or two, but I never equated it to that. I equated it to fuck. I don't know what I equated it to. I just equated it to I didn't feel good. You think that's where that shit came from? Because I have been nauseous a time or two, but I never looked at it as that. I never looked at it as that, but I have been nauseous. I looked at it as traveling and being fucking tired and exhausted, but I never equated it to the medicine. I'm glad you are talking about this and there is no stigma around it. It sounded a tad controversial when I first heard about it. Oh yeah, no. I mean, yeah, I heard bad stories about it, but I trust my doctor. And so, I asked a lot of questions and shit and whatnot. So, and I told her I didn't want to lose weight fast because I didn't want to be a melted ice cream or whatever. And she laughed, but I was like, no, I'm serious. She was like, you ain't gonna be no damn melted ice cream or whatever. And it's because I'm solid. So it don't, I have nothing hanging. 37 pounds sounds like a lot, but I don't have no extra. I don't have to stuff my panties, and I don't have no skin. I literally can show y'all what my stomach look like. And my we'll show y'all too. My stomach is little, but they're gonna be like, I'm trying to show off, which I don't give a fuck what they say, but no, I ain't gonna do it. But I definitely don't have no loose skin, no skin hanging, none of that. I have none of that. None of that. So, but I have more energy. I have more energy, but I think it's because I'm smaller, maybe. I think that's what it is. I do have more energy. So if you're looking to lose some weight or whatever, I will say that you will feel a little bit quicker on your feet, more energized. You know what I'm saying? It will make you feel like that. So I mean, over Thanksgiving, I was hopping on one, I was doing that, hopping left to right, left to right, left to right. Like I have way more energy to play with the grandkids and everything. So I'm loving that, you know. So, but I will say go to the gym and, build some muscle if you don't have any, because, you know, um, you just need muscle. As we get older anyway, that's what should be our focus. Instead of doing a lot of cardio, you should literally just focus on strength training, strengthening up your arms just in case you got to swing on somebody. Not that you want to, because who want to swing on somebody, right? But you don't want to have weak chicken arms. You want your arms solid. You want your legs solid, because that's what keeps up your body. You just want to be solid, just in case you go. You just wants to be, but my frame is smaller now than it was. She said 37 pounds is a lot. Look up 5 pounds of fat, and you would change your perspective. Yeah, 37 pounds is a lot. It looks different on me. I mean, And to be honest, I told my husband, I said, babe, damn, I didn't realize I got that big. Why you didn't tell me? He was like, it didn't bother me. But now he has always say, you look so trim, you look trim, you just look so trim. And I'm like, how you let me gain that much weight? He was like, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. She said, I need to come to Texas. These doctors won't budge on giving me one of those shots. You might not need it though, lady E. You remember I told you I went into my doctor and I had knee pain. So tell her, I don't know if you have knee pain, but I have knee pain. And my doctor told me, she was like, you need to take some weight off your knees. A lot of us don't realize that my knees felt like it wanted to come from underneath me. That's just how weak my knees was. My knees felt like it wanted to slip from underneath me. So she was like, we need to get you in physical therapy and we need to take some weight off your knees. I was like, so what's the plan? And that's when she was like, I'm gonna put you on these shots. We need to get some of this weight off your knees and we need to strengthen up your buttocks and your glutes, your thighs, your leg area, and your core. We need to strengthen it up. So I mean, I don't know, what else you have to tell them, but it was my knees for me. And I went through physical therapy and I took the shot. She said knee pain is mostly lowly due to fluid retention. Girl, my knee was I don't know it was just hurting. That's all I know. It was painful. She said, "Well, probably hit the gym at 60 because I haven't been able to do it. I am very old fashioned. I ran track growing up. Now my go-to exercise is walking and low pec exercise, playing tennis. Yeah, I think playing tennis is nice and walking is nice as well. I don't do no very high packed exercises anymore. I don't do that. I don't think that you need it as you get older. But I do think you need strength training though, and it ain't even a lot, just maybe some lifting of the weights and just doing the basics that we was taught that we didn't think meant much, like stretching and head, shoulder, knees, and toes type shit. That's shit that we didn't think that, meant anything, or maybe some jumping jacks or whatever. The things that we just took for granted, like, why are you teaching us how to do this? It's really just moving. But, I do think stretching is good. And they have I told y'all about this stretch lab. Even if you don't want to stretch on your own, you can go to the stretch lab and they'll stretch you right on out. So stretches and massages, put that in if you can, put that in your monthly budget or one or the other. If you're getting a little older. Now, if you young, you 30s and you still 40s or whatever, you could still do whatever. When you start getting 50 and older, things just slow down a little bit more. Probably mid 40s, to be honest with you. Mid 40s and up, things are going to start slowing down a little bit. It ain't going to be the same. You're going to feel a difference. If you're still in your 30s and 40s, I just say, just change some shit and get your ass out there on the damn pavement and make it happen. But when you get about 45 and older, it ain't going to hit the same. Weight ain't going to fall off you like that. And yeah, it takes more. Your metabolism take a nosedive on your ass. And then you got to think, for those that are menopause or post-menopause like me, I'm post-menopause. So, I mean, losing a pound, it takes a lot for us to lose a pound. You're not green because we're on a backup channel, baby. We're on our other channel. We just getting some hours in because I don't want to lose my monetization, baby, on this page. Never know when you need it. Never know when you need it. This is my backup page. She said a lot of people don't like to drink water, but water is the key to help with fluid retention. You need to drink water. It's a must. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She said, I need to lose 25 pounds, but I'm 6'1" and I don't want to look like a stick anymore. Yeah, that's my thing. I didn't want to look like no stick. And I don't look like a stick. I don't think my body would ever look like a stick because I've never been straight up and down. Well, and that time I was feeling after, I'm being hurt all in a relationship. I got real, crackhead skinny. I got crackhead skinny, but that was the only time I was ever crackhead skinny in my life because I think that shit came off too damn fast. But I don't have to worry about being a stick. However, I mean, let me not say I don't have to worry about it. If I lose, if I lose 30 more pounds, yeah, I'll be a stick. But I don't want to lose 30 more pounds. I don't want to lose 30 more pounds. The most I want to lose now is probably 10 more pounds, and that's it. I don't want to lose no more than 10 more. So 37. So if I lose, so altogether, I've lost 37 so far. So if I lose 47, that's about the max. But I don't even know if I want to get that small because believe it or not, I don't want to be skinny, skinny, skinny. I still want some fighting weight on me, even though I don't fight. But I want some fighting weight just in case I may have to. So 165 is the lowest I'll go. I don't want to be no lower than 165. No lower. She said your insurance will approve for insomnia, obesity, hypertension. Oh, is that right, Des? I don't know. My insurance approved mine right away. I don't know what my doctor wrote up though. It depends on what your doctor write up, but I don't know. I don't know what mine wrote up. I never even asked her. I never asked her. So, but yeah, research it. If your doctor, well, Kim said, tell your doctor it's medically necessary for you to be put on, put it on the damn insurance won't pay for it. Oh my God. Now the GLP shots, you can definitely get them from your doctor. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know about that. All I know is my doctor put it in and told me to go to the pharmacy. I don't know how she wrote it up, what she said, or nothing. But I did hear some people say, oh, my doctor disapproved mine. Not doctor, but insurance disapproved it. I don't know the wording. Whatever my doctor did, it worked. It worked. She says Zepbound helped with many conditions and it helped with inflammation. That may be true because they talked about me like a dog because my ankles used to swell up and I have not had no swelling of my ankles or my knees or anything since I've been on it. So you might be right. It may help with inflammation because I don't have that problem no more. I don't have that problem no more. But yeah, I ain't know what was happening. I think I just got too fat, to be honest with you, because I was like, I ain't never had no swollen ankle issues. Like, what the fuck is going on? But I do have neuropathy. So I was thinking it was coming from that. But to be honest with you, I have not had problems with my neuropathy either since I've been on the Zepbound. But yeah, I don't have no inflammation in my ankles or my knees no more. So right there tells me that I was too fucking fat. I had too much weight on me. And you know what? To be honest with you, that's what happened when you start gaining weight. Your body start talking to you. Your body start reacting in ways that you're not used to. So, and that just may have been it. That may have been it because I never really found out why my ankles were swelling, but they were swelling. I was like, what the fuck? Right? And it wasn't swelling all the time. You know how people were like, oh, you got fluid retention. It wasn't all the time. It was if I stayed on my feet for a long time or flew on an airplane, that type of shit. But now I don't even have that problem. I don't have that problem at all. And I was going to say something, but I ain't going to say it. She said, you don't want to be too thin to win. No, I don't want to be too thin. 165 is the smallest I will go. And to be honest, I think that's pushing it. I think that's pushing it. I think right now I look good and I'm okay with how I look. If I stay this size, I'll be just fine because I feel good. I feel comfortable. But my doctor want me to lose a little bit more. So she said, I do some medication pre-certifications in my job field with insurance. Oh, you do? So you saying if you tell them that you have insomnia, don't they got to test you for insomnia? I don't know. She said it's a small firm. I mean, it's small. Something in menopause caused me to gain just by looking at food. Oh yeah, going through the changes will, it will put some weight on you. And that's why I be trying to tell the young girls that's still in their 30s or 40s that haven't even hit menopause. If you already out of shape, baby, you about to lose your complete damn mind when you get my age. You might as well just call. You might as well just cancel fucking Christmas. Because, baby, if you already having problems in your 30s and your 40s with weight, then with weight gain, then when you get in your 50s, baby, girl, please, it's you know, some changes need to be made before then, because I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be cute. Because in our 30s and 40s or whatever, most of us was slim Jim, very slim in tone. But if you having a problem now, then you need to really get on top of it, because it's not gonna look good as you get older. I'm telling you. I mean, it's not gonna help you out, is what I'm trying to say. It's gonna be worse. The weight you're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't get this shit off me. No matter what you do, that shit ain't going nowhere. How many of y'all went through the changes and realized that you like the weight just sticks there? It ain't going nowhere. It just will not move. She said, I was 145 pounds all my adult life until I went through my grief, and I got up to 236, and I gained high blood pressure. My back was huge, knees was hurting. I'm 150 and I don't have any of that. Good job, girl. And that's another reason why I don't understand how people can gain so much weight and not feel it. You may not think that you feel it, but I'm telling you, your body will tell on you. Other shit start hurting. So if you wake up and you realize, damn, my back hurt, damn, my hips hurt, damn, my knees hurt, damn, my ankles hurt, damn, this hurt. That's that weight gain. That's that weight gain. She said, I was very slim. Forget about it. LOL. Listen. She said, Des, how do I do it without doing another sleep study? That was one hell of a night at them folks' facility. I don't think that it just have to be sleep. Have you tried letting them know that your knees hurt or whatever? I don't know. I'm only saying that because I don't have sleep apnea. Once my head hit the pillow, I'm done. As some of these people I be talking to, I be falling asleep on the damn phone. I be like, shit, I'm sorry, y'all. I was knocked out. Child, I be sleep, baby. It's just that, I don't go to sleep when I supposed to, but baby, when I do go to sleep, I go to sleep, honey. I go to sleep. She said, yes, my knees was the first thing to start hurting. See, your knees, your back, your hips. You just be like, damn, it start hurting. It just start hurting, but I don't take anything back. I'm glad that I'm down because my knees don't hurt like that. I can get out the damn tub. She said, I walk twice a day and it feels good. That's good, baby. You walk, how long do you walk? How far do you walk, should I say? How far do you walk? Walking is good, and it's also good for the heart. Our body is made to pump adrenaline, like we're supposed to get that feel good. Either that or some good loving, baby. She said, I have no motivation to walk and I need to. Did you say you was on the shot too, Tammy? Even if you don't walk outside, just walk for 10 minutes in front of the TV. Start there. Just walk in place. You really can walk in place. Or maybe get you a cheap treadmill, maybe like $200-300. I think they may even have them less than that. But get you a cheap treadmill and walk. She said, my knees hurt from wear and tear. I have been a runner. All your life you've been a runner? I just walked to work and my Fitbit hit 10 to 13K steps easily. They make it hard for access to these meds. It's really sad because it can change a lot of people's lives. You know, they have some clinics. They got like one around here. You might want to look in your area, Miss Sonia. Hold on one second. Look, thank God I got this damn floor heater that Binky Bink bought me because baby, it's cold in this office. But they have this place here called Rejuvenate, and it's expensive. Well, not really. It's $250 a month, right? But you go in there and they administer the shot for you. You get 4 shots a month. It's $250, and it's called, I think it's Rejuvenate. I've only heard about it. I didn't actually go there, but look for one in your area. You may not even have to get it with your insurance. Now the thing about it is, I mean, 250 is still a lot of money, but it's not the $1,100 that you would pay if you just bought it from, like, the pharmacy or whatever. You know what I mean? So 250 versus the 1,100. I think that's pretty good. She said, I've been on Manjaro for 2 years now, 50 pounds down. Okay. But you've been on it for 2 years? Are you just on the maintenance plan, or how does that work? How does that work? She said, and I pay $0. Oh, you pay zero? It depends on your insurance. Y'all know I have TRICARE for life. So my TRICARE paid for it. She said, yes, maintenance. Oh, okay, yeah. And I would be on the maintenance too. When I finish, I would just do maintenance. Cause I ain't trying to, I'm definitely not trying to be no more than 180. I think that's probably the highest I ever want to weigh again. I don't want to get past that. I feel too good to go back to all that weight on me. I don't want that. Hell no, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. I don't want to be that big no more ever in my life. She said, I have TRICARE and they won't pay for nothing. What? How is that possible? It got to be the way your doctor is writing it up, baby. I'm telling you, it has to be. I'm telling you, I have TRICARE for life. Are you retired? I don't know what I'm telling y'all. I don't know what y'all doing, but my TRICARE paid for mine. She said, yes, champ VA pays 100%. Yeah, you gotta, she said, no, and I'm pre-diabetic. No, your doctor is putting something in there wrong. I'm telling you, something ain't right. Your doc, something ain't right, Katie Mae. Something ain't right. She said it's definitely the way the doctor write it up. Yeah, your doctor ain't doing, I don't know who you have as a doctor, but you need to stress to them that I don't know what you writing up or how you writing it, but it need to make sense. It need to make sense. So you may want to tell them, I don't know what it needs to say, but she said the same clinic that prescribed me the shots was the same ones that wouldn't fill out the paperwork for insurance to approve it, but offer the payment plan. Really? What the hell? So they prescribed you the shots, but they wouldn't fill out the paperwork for the insurance. That doesn't even make any sense. You may need to go, oh my God, I hate to tell you to change doctors, but what do you mean they wouldn't prescribe you they wouldn't do the paperwork? Isn't that a part of their job? I don't know. That sounds strange to me, baby. That sounds a little strange to me, honey. That sounds a little strange to me. So I don't know about that, baby. She said exactly, Amoira. Them snakes tried it. Oh, I don't know what that means. Um, Yeah, she said if you are a diabetic, they will want you to try Ozempic first. Oh, Ozempic. Do you go in there asking for a specific one, or do they just? Because I didn't ask for no specific one. They just gave. She gave me that. She gave me the Zepbound. She just sounds like they want money. Yeah, you might want to go somewhere else. She said, yes, I was approved for 1 month. And when I went to do the refill, Cigna said they needed to resubmit the paperwork. And they wouldn't resubmit it for you? She says some insurance won't approve it no matter what you can pay for it out of pocket. Mine was 189. And they wouldn't approve it, Jazzy? Damn. Y'all, I don't know. Sound like y'all either your insurance company it sounds like your insurance company might be shady or your doctor ain't doing something right. It all depends on what's in your insurance formulary. I don't know. She said try putting on metformin. Oh, they put me on metformin. What is that? I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that. I never heard of that. But I don't know, y'all. All I'm saying is, um, hell, my doctor is the one that suggested it for me. And I told her I had bad knee pain, and she asked me how bad was it. I said I can get in the tub and need somebody to help me get out. That's how bad it is. She said, "Yeah, that's bad." I said I love taking bubble baths, but when I sit down in the tub, I gotta call somebody to help me get out, baby, because it hurts. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Got time to be beating around no bush. It hurt. And she was like, yeah, that ain't normal. Mm-mm. We got to get some of this weight off your knees. She said, I have a friend on Zepbound, retired from the army, and she has lost 115 pounds. God damn, that's a whole fucking person. I mean, damn, how big? I ain't gonna ask, but damn, 115 pounds. Woo, child. I guess. Damn. She said, stay away from metformin. What is that? What's metformin? She said, it is the worst. They push that down all minorities' throat. I've never even heard of that. Metformin. She said, insurance didn't approve Zepbound until this year. I was so glad. Zepbound helps if you have high blood pressure. Oh. She said, I'm with you more since my knee replacement and all I could take my relaxing baths. Yes, girl, I like my relaxing bath. It's just almost like that Calgon take me away situation. Baby, I love my baths. I love my baths. You know, I love my baths. My cousin is taking a pill she ordered and she has lost hella weight. Don't know the name. Oh, but the thing about it is, if you do lose weight on these shots or pills, hold on a second, let me drink some water. When it's all over, said and done, you just gotta hopefully have enough discipline and whatnot to be able to maintain. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go back to eating all type of fucked up food and shit like that or whatever, because you will gain your weight back. And actually, I think that you might even gain more of it back. She said, yes, stay away from me. It only hurts you more. Which one? Metaformin? I never heard of it. Let me look it up. Metformin. Let me see what that is. Metfor. Y'all be knowing about some shit I ain't never heard of. Let me see what it looked like. Oh, that's some damn pills. I ain't never heard of that. How y'all found out about this? How y'all found out about these pills? She said it's for diabetics. Oh, I ain't never heard of it. She said my coworker is suffering right now. Suffering for what? It affects the kidneys. Oh shit. Mm, that's crazy. It's for diabetics type 2. Oh. Oh no, I ain't never heard of it. It looks like a bunch of pills. That's crazy. She said my brother was taking it. Is he okay? If y'all saying it affects the kidneys, damn. Mm-mm. I ain't never heard of that till today. Mhm. She said Queen is not a weight loss medication. It's for diabetics. It's it's a diabetic med. Weight loss is just a side effect. My mom was on it. It affects your kidneys bad. Oh shit. Well, why they haven't pulled it off the shelf if it affects your kidneys? I don't know nobody that's on it, but if I did, I would tell them to stop taking it. Ooh, that sounds like some scary shit. I didn't even know diabetics take pills. I thought they get like insulin or some shit. I didn't know they had to take pills. She said it's the cheapest medication for diabetics, but it's horrible. Oh, she said y'all scaring me real bad. I'm going to talk to my doctor about it. I'm pre-diabetic. Do you take it? If you take it, you might want to slow your roll, baby. Oh, wait a minute. Natasha says she takes it. Do you have problems, Natasha? Damn. Please be careful, y'all. Read the side effects and stuff. She said my husband and my daughter takes it. They both diabetics. Do they have problems, Latricia? She said you could be approved through most insurance for Zepbound if you have sleep apnea. But you got to be diagnosed with sleep apnea. Like you got to take a whole damn sleep test where you got to wear a mask. My husband had to do that shit. I would never do that. I would never take no type of test where I have to put a mask over my face and go to sleep. I am too claustrophobic and I can't put no machine on my face unless they put me under. I snatch that shit right off. I don't know how anybody can go to sleep with a mask on their damn face. And it ain't no regular mask. Like, y'all, it's one. Let me show you what it looked like. Sleep test. You gotta fucking take, girl, ain't no damn way. You gotta go to bed with this shit on your face. Let me show you. Ain't no way I could do this. Ain't no way I could do this. No way. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't do it. They have to put me to sleep. I don't know anybody. Ugh, well, my husband did it, but my husband different than me. My husband can take on challenges that I can't take on. Let me show you. In order to do a sleep test, your ass gotta put this on. Let me show you right fast. And I can't do it. You gotta go to sleep with that on your nose. Hells to the no. Hell no to the no, no, no. Hell no, hell no. I snatched that shit right off my face. Do you see that all on her ears and head? And oh no, ma'am. I would be so claustrophobic. You would literally have to put me under. Oh, she said it's not like that anymore. Oh, it's not. What they do now? What they do now if it ain't like that no more? Oh no, ma'am. Here's another one. I just looked this one up. I can't do it. Hell no, I can't do it. Here's another one. I can't do this either. Oh no, ma'am. And sleep all night? Oh hells no. She said LOL more. I hate that damn CPAP mask. Oh baby, I can't do it. She said sleep apnea is a breathing disorder and insomnia of the ability to stay asleep. I'm telling you, how can people sleep with that shit on their face? I just don't get it. I don't see how y'all could do that. That shit would be on the floor. I would take that shit and throw it across the room, honey. I can't do it, y'all. Or even this. Can you imagine putting this on your face right here? Some of y'all may not be claustrophobic, but I am highly claustrophobic. Highly. To where when I have surgery and they put the air oxygen in my nose, I snatch it right out. So they have to wait right before I go in and put it in there because I am not having it. I snatch it right out. They say, Miss Davis Johnson, you got to stop that. Stop snatching it out. No, ma'am, it's coming out. It's coming out. They say, you stop snatching it. No, ma'am, get the oxygen out my nose. This shit is blowing up my nose. And you have to have oxygen, Miss Davis Johnson. You got to have it. No, ma'am, get it out my nose. Get it out my nose. They say, okay, you one of those. You one of them patients. You one of those. Can you imagine having to sleep with that shit on your face? Ain't no fucking way. She said, I sleep with it or more, and it's not that bad. You wake up feeling so good. No, ma'am. I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. So how am I go to sleep? Mm-mm. No, ma'am. She said, I have my CPAC also. I code as well. No, ma'am, I can't do it, baby. She said, I was wondering why we aren't lit up in green. We don't talk loud. Yeah, we don't talk loud with them more, even though I ain't even talking loud over here no more, baby. I mean, my voice is always loud, but you know what I'm saying? I used to use this page to, cuss a bitch out, but I used to use my other page too, but I don't even need to cuss a bitch out no more because, you got to be a worthy bitch to get cussed out by me anymore. I ain't gonna cuss a weak bitch out because you know what I'm saying. Weak bitches could just stay weak. I ain't wasting my voice on cussing a weak bitch out. They just gonna stay weak. But it ain't no way I could sleep with this, or this on my face. But especially this. Oh hell no, baby, you gotta hit me over the head with a brick for me to put that on my face and go to sleep. Knock me all the way out. You hear me? Ain't no way, baby. I'm not doing that. That's why I can't have no sleep test. I have never had no sleep test. I was scheduled for one, but when I found out that I had to wear a mask over my face, I canceled it myself. They said, ma'am, you need to show up for your sleep study. And no, I'm not gonna do the sleep study. I said, I gotta sleep with that thing on my face all night. Yes, ma'am. No, I don't need the sleep study. I'm good. But no, I'm good. My husband did it though, and came back and they told him my husband tried to be. My husband swore up and down he had sleep apnea. They told my husband, you sleep like a baby. They told my husband he sleep like a baby. That shit was funny as hell. He talking about, they said I sleep like a baby. You know, all these military people be trying to get sleep apnea on their record so they can get extra 50% or some shit or whatever. They said, no, ma'am, stop playing. You sleep like a baby. You sleep like a damn baby. Stop playing. She said, it do make you feel good, but I just hate it on my face. Lady V, that's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't know if it make you feel good because I wouldn't make it through the night. Hell, I wouldn't make it through 2 minutes. I'd be like, get it off, get it off, get it off. I'm so claustrophobic. Even in elevators, I can't even stand elevators. I'll ride on the elevator, but I don't like them. I don't need it to stall. As soon as I get in the elevator, I want the door to close and I want it to start moving. I don't like the elevator to take a little bit when the door closes, it take a little bit before it take off. I start pushing buttons and shit. I'll push the button to get off on the next floor just so I can get off and breathe and then get back on the elevator and go to another floor, get off and breathe. Hell, I do that shit all the way up to the 40th floor. I don't give a damn. But I needed to go immediately. Now, I'm going to tell you, in Dubai, they have an elevator that would take you, I don't even know the floors, but it'll take you all the way up to the top floor in like 60 seconds. That shit goes so fucking fast. It's just unbelievable. It's like a fast ass elevator. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need to be on the elevator long. Get me the fuck off of here. Get me off. Get me off. I don't want to be on here no more. Get me off. Get me off. Get me off. Get me off, baby. Get me off. I think I made my goal over here. And y'all ain't even tell me. Did I make my goal? Let me see. I think I made my goal and y'all ain't said shit. Hold on. I think I did. Let me see. Let me see. Somebody tell me that did I make my goal? I gotta hold on. Let me see. How do I go to this page? YouTube. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I think I made my goal. I think I made my goal. I think I made my goal. Hold on. This is not a page. Hold on. Let me go to this one. All right. Let me go to my video. I made my goal. I made my goal. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, yay, yay. Like my son say, yeet, yeet. Like, what the fuck are you yeeting for? Hold on, let me get my cheers going, baby. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Got him! Got him!
Hey, I like that.
Got him!
Got him. Let me show y'all. Thank y'all so very much for helping me reach my goal. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it so very much because you didn't have to do it. This just my midday though. Y'all know I'm coming back tonight. But listen to my sound effects, y'all. Hold on. I got some sound effects. Now they might not all be great.
Oh my God, who the hell cares? Oh my.
Hold on. Oh, I don't know why that one didn't do it. I need to start using my sound effect. Oh no, that's not one. Hold on. Oh, that's not one. Wait a minute, where they at? Oh, here you go. Oh. And hold on. I don't like that one. Matter of fact, let me remove that. That shit sounds so weak. Gunshots. Who have gunshots as a sound effect? Let me see. Here go one. Why you so obsessed with me? Oh. All right, let me see. Do I have another one?
It's some thugs in this house. It's some thugs in that house. When you see them, call them out. When you see them, call them out. Mugging Mika. Mugging.
Oh yeah, y'all remember that one? Now let me go on and delete that. But that shit was funny, baby. I don't like that one either. I don't like none that got the atomic bomb. Let me delete that one. And then what is this? Oh, that sounds whack. Oh, anyway. But I gotta get some more. I don't like all these. I'm gonna have to get some more. But anyway, yeah. So I do have some sound effects. I need to order some more. Get some more because some of them sound so weak. Or not weak, but just weird. Let me see this one. Which one is this one? Give me a second. Did I just? Oh, hold on. I don't even like that. Oh, I like that one. I don't like this one. Oh no, that's not my type of lab. I gotta I'm gonna delete that because I don't like that. I gotta get me a different type of laugh. Yeah, no, I don't like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Hell no. Anyway, I'm going to give me some more. She said, I don't like the pew pew shots at all. People have those as their car horns. Yeah, I don't like that. She said, Amor, did you see where Megan Thee Stallion won her lawsuit against a blogger, Millargo? Yes, I did. Is that how you say her name, Millargo? Yes, I did. She won 75,000, but they reduced it to 59,000. I did see that. And you know what? That blogger should be ashamed of herself. Let me bring it up right quick. She should be ashamed of herself, but she should be happy that she was only have to pay the 59,000 that she have to pay. What I don't understand is she didn't get much though. Let me open it up right quick. Give me a second. But sometimes it ain't even about the money amount. It's the principle behind it. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull it up for you. But yes, she won. And when somebody tell you to, stop it, or this is not true, start spreading this information, you should. But I think that she just wanted to be another Tasha K, because Tasha K said that she gained $1 million off of she gained $1 million. I mean, no, 3 million, no, 4 million off of dragging and lying on what's the girl name? Cardi B. So I think that's what she was trying to do. I think she was just trying to make a bag, like Tasha K did. Hold on one second. So I think that's what she was trying to do, y'all. I know I'm stuttering and whatnot. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think she was just trying to make a bag, just like Cardi B. I mean, just like Tasha K did, but it didn't work that way.
Walking victorious out of a Miami courtroom today. The singer won a defamation case against a blogger who used an AI-generated porn video of the rapper. The jury awarded Megan Thee Stallion $75,000. CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor joining us live from Federal Courthouse in downtown Miami with reaction. So Yvonne, how much money will Megan Thee Stallion actually get?
Well, Jim, let me just take you right now to the fact that Megan Pitt, which is actually the rapper's legal name, she did receive on today's verdict $75,000. However, everything seems to indicate that she will only get $59,000. And it all has to do with the fact that those same jurors consider the blogger a member of the media. Yes, a member of the media, because the blogger herself even said several times that she does a different type of journalism. And as you will see now, that could make all the difference. Are you happy? Are you happy with the outcome?
I'm just happy.
While rapper Megan Thee Stallion will not get a multi-million-dollar compensation, Milagro Cooper is liable to pay the musician for what jurors described as emotional distress she caused the musician.
I'm not ecstatic. Of course, you want things to go your way, but like I said, I respect the jury.
The jury also stated in the verdict they treated Milagro Cooper as a media defendant. That means similar to a reporter doing his or her job. That was the argument made by Cooper's attorney last week.
But you do take off the money that was generated by the jury's verdict on the defamation count.
According to the verdict, that is $15,000.
But also $1,000 in punitive damages for the defamation claim.
It's a total of $16,000. That will be subtracted from the $75,000 Megan was supposed to get. But it's actually $59,000 now.
Well, because the jurors found that Milagro Cooper was a media defendant, that means that the plaintiffs in this case had to send Milagro Cooper a cease and desist letter before they sued her. Because they did not send a cease and desist letter, that defamation claim was pretty much dead in the water when it was filed.
The rapper filed a lawsuit in October, days after a new Florida law went into effect. It allows people whose images are manipulated, as in AI false pornography, a way to sue those responsible in court. And that is what this case was about.
I just want to thank all the jurors, everybody who participated, and I'm happy it's over.
Both Pitt and Cooper testified more than once. The rapper alleged Milagro Cooper was conspiring with fellow rapper Tory Lanez to spread lies about her. Pitt and Lanez were previously in a relationship, Lanes is currently serving a prison sentence after being convicted of shooting Pete in her foot in 2020. Megan Thee Stallion left federal court with a smile on her face.
So basically, she was trying to say that Megan was a surrogate and paid to set up Tory Lanez, right? Trying to say that it really didn't happen. He really didn't shoot her. She was told to come out and frame him from shooting her in the foot. So when that didn't help or work, then she helped spread a AI generated pornography tape of Megan and somebody else, right? And when Megan came out and said it wasn't real, it's not true, stop spreading it or whatever, she, Malargo, the blogger Malargo, continued to do it. However, what Megan didn't do was send a official cease and desist. So when you want someone to stop spreading something on you, stop saying anything, because bloggers are treated like the media, you have to tell them to stop. You have to tell them it's not untrue, that is not true. And then you have to tell them to stop. If you do not tell them to stop, then, it gets treated in another category, right? And that's why 15,000 came off right away, because the media is protected in covering some information. Like, you can't just get the media in trouble just because they say something, because we do have a protected speech, right? However, it was untrue. The stuff that she was spreading was untrue. So she continued to spread it, even though she knew it was false. She continued to spread it, and that's why she has to pay Megan Thee Stallion $59,000 right now. Now, of course, she wanted millions, and of course, she's not getting the millions that she wanted, but she is getting 59. However, I don't even think it's about the money for Megan. I think it's more about, I told you to cut this shit out, and you wouldn't cut it out, and now you lost, and now you got to go and explain to all these people that you were spreading falsehoods in the first place. Because a defamation case is basically saying that you lied on me. Not even you lied, but you helped spread lies on me, and you continue to lie on me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened, y'all. And you know what? Even though she only had to pay $59,000, it's the principle behind it. The principle is, like, literally somebody basically told you the shit wasn't true, and you kept on wanting to defame someone's character. So yeah, that's what that was about. So she said another story to talk about murder over a man, the Kayla Hodgins and Selena Thompson story. I haven't heard about that one, but I have heard, I wanted to do tonight, I wanted to do the one, and it's kind of old, but I'm late to the party, honey, late to the party, hardy. Let me tell you the story we're doing tonight. Let me see the damn girl name. Her name is Shakina Thompson. This crazy ass girl that flew to Miami and to confront her ex new girlfriend and ended up unaliving her in her own damn place. So we're gonna talk about that tonight, y'all. I know I'm late. I know what happened. Her verdict came out a month ago, but I'm going to talk about it. It came down my timeline, and I got into it, and I was like, oh, shit. And I said, I'm going to, it's the same story? Oh, that's the story? You said Selena Thompson. I don't think this is the same story. This girl name is Shakina Thompson. Oh, yeah. Kayla Hodges. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm... Oh, yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about tonight. I did not know that's what you was talking about. Damn. Girl. Damn. Okay, yeah, that's what we're talking about tonight. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. That's who we're talking about tonight. I already got my thumbnail ready and everything. I started working on it last night. Yeah, that's what we talking about. I just had to do a little bit more research, and the stories, bitch, is crazy. But at least she got on the stand and admitted that her ass was jealous. You know what I mean? But that's what we talking about tonight. That's what we talking about tonight. That's some crazy shit. Yes, her ass bought a whole flight. But yeah, we're going to talk about it tonight, though. Let's talk about it tonight. She said, I seen you that weeks ago. Yeah, I know. A couple of you guys sent me things weeks ago, and that I looked at it and I meant to, bring it out. But girl, we was too caught up in the back and forth with toxic individuals. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't a good time. So now that we're away from that, we can actually start blogging about the shit that I probably missed. And then I'm going to talk about, I think we're going to do this one. And then the one that we're going to do tonight as well with Trey is, we're going to talk about Girl La La. We're going to talk about how the LGBT community wants to come after the daddy because of the choices that he made. So he made for his son, in his final hour. So we're going to talk about that as well. His daddy didn't want him to wear a wig or a dress in a casket and whatnot. So we're going to talk about that as well, because Girl La La was a whole transgender. So we're going to talk about that because I find it important that, we'll talk about it tonight. Because sometimes I think the community do too much, or they expect too much for people. They want people to adhere to their way of thinking and shit like that or whatever. And sometimes I think they go overboard. But anyway, we're going to talk about that tonight. So we got 2 stories to talk about tonight. But y'all go back, if you have not listened to my story from last night, go back and not story, but my live from last night. Go back and watch my live from last night, if you will, because I think that was a good story. So, but I didn't get a lot of views because, we had mess going on in the streets and everybody wanted to hear, the mess. And I get it. But now that we didn't heard the mess, go back and look at my video, please. And thank you in advance. I know drama is, drama sells. And then I want to get into this Todd and Candy shit. I know a lot of y'all probably not following it and don't want to get into it, but I'm like, I want to throw dots at Todd right now. But I want to get into it, y'all. Who wants to get into the Todd and Candy news all up in their biz wax? Who want to get up in the Todd and Candy Burroughs business? They damn divorced and he's asking for damn full custody and alimony. Can't stand when men do that shit. I just don't look at you the same. I just don't. A man that oh my God, baby. We're gonna get into it, y'all. I don't like it. I don't like it. If you a man and you asking a woman to take care of your ass. Alimony? Do you know what alimony means? Alimony means support, financial support. You want full custody and then you want financial support from a woman. Like, nigga. Nah, I want to talk about it because I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. So I want to talk about that on my main page, though. Yeah, I want to get into the Todd and Candy because, yeah, I think he's doing the absolute damn most. He's doing the absolute most. So I definitely want to get into that. And I'm gonna need some of y'all to fill me in because I didn't watch the Housewives of Atlanta like that. After they start fighting and shit and acting straight ghetto, I stopped watching it. But I do know that Todd and him was married and her mama convinced her to get a prenup and she did. And now he wants to renegotiate the prenup terms. Like, nigga, go get a fucking job. Like, go do something else. Why you want her money? I don't get it. Why do you want her money? I don't give a damn what she did or whatever. Go make your own bag. I don't understand these. Ooh, girl, don't get me started with him. Anyway, we're gonna discuss him on my main page. You hear me? We're gonna discuss him on my main page because I am not feeling what's going on with Todd and Candy right now. I just feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like if you come into a relationship, you keep your bag and you let her keep her bag. I'm not with this. You got to give her a tons of fucking money and she got to give you a ton of fucking money. If you got your own bag and she got her own bag, then make your own bag and keep your own bag. But a man that want a woman bag, I don't understand that for the life of me. She said, Amoira, I am always in your bushes. I may not comment, but I'm always listening to you. I don't listen to that BS over there. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You know, thank you, thank you. She said, I was going to say, Todd and Candy, I want to fight him. Girl, you. She said, did y'all watch the documentary of Diddy? My husband said we supposed to be watching it today. The one that 50 Cent did. We supposed to be watching that today. So it's 3:19. I'm going to get off and go upstairs and watch it with him because he definitely asked me to watch it. He said it's something that Diddy wanted to stop 50 from producing. So he was like, let's watch it before they snatch it off the shelf. So I'm going to be watching it tonight. She said, Candy got that OG money. But that's her money. That's her money. She said that old long money. Yeah, that's her money though. And he knew she had long money before he came into the picture. So I'm not really feeling Todd right now. But we're going to get into that drama. You know what I'm saying? At least we ain't got to worry about going back and forth with nobody online about that. But you know what? I'm going to tell you what may happen. Other people might see us covering it, and then they're going to start covering it just so we can fight with them. But please don't. If we once, and I ain't going to say no if, but once we start covering the Todd and Candy, which will probably be tomorrow, please, let's not fight with people that's going to try to get our attention so bad because, you know, they want to fight somebody so bad. I want to argue. I want to argue with you because I'm mad, because I'm big mad, and I want to argue. Who? Come on, you damn too goddamn old to be wanting to argue. Who say I want to argue? I mean, you sound retarded. Retarded. You know that Ricola. Retarded. That's what you sound when you say I want to argue. Who want to argue? That don't make no damn sense. You got to be, something got to be wrong with your mental for you to tell somebody, I want to argue. I want to argue with you because you mad. You big mad. Because, baby, this shit is over. Over. It's over now. So anyway, your girl is going to get into the Todd and Candy starting tomorrow. We're going to get into the Todd and Candy drama starting tomorrow. All the big bloggers is blogging on it, and I'm about to be one of the big bloggers blogging on it. Okay? We're going to talk about the big dogs, Candy and Todd. Because Todd, you are doing the most. You are doing the most. Yeah, nah? See, Candy and Todd divorce is fresh. Them fighting is fresh, and you still got people still talking about Brianna and LaTrue. They shit 3 years old, and Candy and Todd is going on right now. You still have people saying, "Guess what Brianna did, y'all?" Anyway, child, move over, bacon, because here comes sizzling. She said, I am all for Candy and Todd. Exactly. That's some new shit going on. Rex now. She said, I'm going to end up losing the argument Exactly. But not really, because they're going to argue by themselves. That's what we doing. We letting people argue on their own. So anyway, we're going to have, like I said, we got 2 shows tonight coming up. And I don't think neither one of them going to be no 3-hour long shows. We might do 1 hour and then the other one 1.5 to 2 hours. Okay. But let me get off because I'm going to go watch this documentary with my husband because he asked me to watch it, and I will. We're going to talk about, find out what 50 Cent said about Diddy, child. If it's juicy, I'll come out here and let y'all know. I'll let y'all know. But thank y'all so much for helping me meet my goal. Let me give y'all a shout out. Shout out to my girl, Lisa. She said, just showing some love since we aren't lit up in green over here. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you. Glenn, my big sis. Happy Tuesday. More Monsters chat sisters. Thank you. Knee Deep. Thank you. Quiet Storm. Thank you. Big sis threw another one. She said, stop playing. Thank you, Goofy Ass. Lin is here to support the GOAT. Thank you, Goofy Ass. Lin. Appreciate you, baby. 12K got him big mad. I ain't reached 12K yet, but baby, 8K still got him mad. She said, let them waddle in the mud. It gets old. You right about that. Thank you so very much. Glenn threw another one. That's what I'm talking about. Big sis, she gonna come through every time. Big sis, thank you so very much. Sanchez, thank you, baby. 12K, thank you. Projection at its highest. Exactly. And that's what we have to understand. That's what we have to understand. The Real Housewives. She got the Real House. Wait a minute, is it the Real? No, it's Teresa. Girl, did you hear me say the Real Housewife? Lord Jesus. Teresa, girl, I done call you the Real Housewives, and it say Teresa House. Girl, where I get the Real Housewives from? Because I'm thinking about Candy Barrels and toy. But anyway, it's Teresa House. Lord Jesus, thank you for the super sticker, baby. And then we got Binkity Bink 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 coming up on the rear. Thank y'all so very much. I do appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up button. I got me 2 hours in today on this channel. She said, Amoira, you will talk about it because it's good. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. You hear me? We're going to talk about it. She said, she said, Deborah really let me go look at it. Wait a minute. What did Deborah say? Hold on. What did Deborah say? Oh, she said, did y'all watch the documentary on Diddy? Oh, yeah, we about to go do that Rex now. All right. So anyway, she said 50 Cent said he didn't like the fact that Diddy wanted to take him shopping. Ooh. Well, anyway, I'm about to go watch it, honey, and I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. Okay, I'll let y'all know. Anyway, hit that thumbs up on this live, and those that missed it, they just gonna have to catch it later. They're gonna have to catch it later. All right. I love y'all. Hit that thumbs up button for your girl, and we are out.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen on them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.